Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor of the Tenkars Tavern blog. There's a link on the bottom of the screen. This will take you to where else? Humble Bundle. Tenkars, there's tavern.games slash Witcher. There's a Witcher slash Cyberpunk 2077 graphic novel bundle. Uh, This is how I grab my graphic novels these days, folks, on Humble Bundle or Bundle of Holding. But if you grab it from Humble Bundle, you help support the tavern. And we don't do paid advertising, but we talk about the stuff that we'd like to talk about. Today, holy shit, I have an announcement to make regarding yours truly, regarding the tavern, regarding some works you may have known that I have produced in the past, and I'm really truly excited about this. So, without further ado, if I'm not looking at the screen directly, I'm looking at the side screen because it's a bigger screen. I don't have to squint to read what's on the screen. I don't like to squint. Um, Announcement May 5th, 2024. Oh, 2024. Well, that's today. Wizard Tower Games is happy to announce that we have teamed up with Eric Tenkar-Stina. Yes, and my true last name, kind of like was it demons, devils, dragons, and others, right? What's your true last name, sir? It's not a secret. All right, it's been out there for a long time, at least since Swords and Wizardry Light was first published. It was there. Uh, the founder of Tenkar's Tavern, yes, that's me, and Thomas Verrault Jr., Tom Verrault, Tabletop Tap Room, another channel you should be watching, to adapt and re release Eric's widely popular OSR style game called Swords and Wizardry Light, which was published initially by Frog Guard Games. By the way, a huge shout out to Bill Webb, Zach Glazer, and of course, uh, Matt Finch, who allowed me to play in their sandbox. Especially really Matt. I owe Matt a huge amount. Um, but Matt's moved on from Frog God. Swords Which Your Light's kind of been in limbo. I'm like, it's time to bring it back. So we're going to bring it back. Um, we're going to work. It's take a little time to tweak it, new race or two. Just for Matt Jackson, I'm going to pretty much make sure gnomes are included because I know how much Matt loves gnomes. We may add another class or two to those core four. Um, Basic list of some magic, probably potions, rings, the basics. Just because there was an assumption when we did Swords and Wizard Light, we only had those 4 pages to work with. We got a little bit more room, but it's not going to change those 3 levels. All right, the 3 levels are going to stay. Uh, Probably a few additional monsters, whatever else we decide. This new and improved version will be published under the Wizard Tower Games label. Before anybody asks, that was my decision, my suggestion, my choice. Okay? And it will be distributed and marketed in both print and PDF versions. We are looking at this point to put the PDF at pay what you want. So trust me, even if you put a little coin in the tip jar, you're going to get your money's worth. That's a guarantee I hope to make to all of you. Now, Wizard Tower Games is also, along with Eric and Tom, releasing a revamped and improved version of Eric's Swords and Wizardry Continual Light. These games will be expanded and improved upon with new art, new spells. Again, a much more complete magic items list, more. However, the core conceit of Continual Light is going to still be 7 levels. And you'll still be able to adventure past level 7 and yet never hit level 8. I'm sorry, folks. I had to put a foot down. Now, I know people are already asking, well, what's the new title going to be? And we are at about 90-95% sure of what we're going to call it. But until we're absolutely sure, well, got nothing to say. Honestly, right? Listen, you have your malcontents that like, oh well, he called it butt wads and boomerangs. Well, I'm going to trademark butt wads and boomerangs. So when we have it and when it's getting a little bit closer, I'll let you know. Trust me, you'll know. I'm proud of our working title right now. I think it's a good one, but it could still change. It could still change. So I'm not gonna. You're gonna have to wait. Finally, along with these two new games, and then are they technically new? Well, they're certainly going to be fresh coat of paint. And Continual Light was ready to go over a year and a half ago. Now we're going to revamp it again. So it's just going to have even that much more better. It's going to be good, folks. But finally, along with these two new games, Wizard Tower Games will be publishing Torchlight magazine. Now remember, there were 2 issues of Torchlight. Never got to be as frequent as we want. Don's intention is to get it out quarterly, to take advertising, which is great, and to have it be somewhere in between being a zine and a magazine, or a zine and a magazine. I say zine, you say zine, whatever. But it'll be coming back. I do believe that Glenn Hallstrom will continue doing covers. I love Glenn's work. So, and remember, you can see Glenn on this very channel every other Friday. So, this magazine will feature gaming info that targets tabletop game lovers. It's going to obviously work on supporting what is going to be published under our new line. Oh, did I say line? Oh, giving away too much of the secret. Our new stuff here. And but we're going to hopefully actually include interviews and maybe a comic strip or two. We'll see what we can get. You know, but I believe it's going to be first. I don't know. Fantasy Light. That's not the working title. Continual Light, and then finally Torchlight, and then others stuff down the line. The magazine will be a quarter release starting in mid to late 2024. Wizard Tower Games is excited to publish and work with Eric and Tom on these cool new products, and we view it as a natural and exciting extension of what has become a great friendship. That's like an understatement. And I am thrilled that I am able to work with these gentlemen. And I expect a lot of good material to come out of this collaboration. So, gamers can look forward to many more interesting announcements, and that's for sure. Whew. If you could be on a fly on the wall to know what we've got in the hopper, I can't tell you yet. Coming from Wizard Tower Games, that will work in conjunction with these game products. Conspiracy theorists are going to be going, well, what does that mean? I can't tell you. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. And if I kill you, you can't play the games, right? So we can't do that. So, folks, again, thank you. This feels really good. I really can't thank Don and Tom enough for joining me. Really, that's what it feels like. I feel like we're all going on a nice, friendly, happy voyage together, and a lot of great things to see and do, and a lot of great results in our future. And the beneficiaries should be the OSR, Old School Gaming. And I don't know what else I can say before I stumble on my tongue or let slip something I shouldn't let slip just yet. All right, folks. So on that note, again, if you want to support this channel, there will be a pinned comment at the end of this video. If you look at your pinned comments or look in your show notes, and it'll show you how you can support this channel, where you can go to spend money on cool stuff and have a few pieces of your coins go into the tavern's coffers. Be safe, be well, God bless, roll those dice, roll them well. I'll be back again tomorrow with another video. God bless, and thanks again.